In the spring of 2017, the White House hosted its 139th annual Easter egg roll. Amid the traditional American political pageantry, 11-year-old Barron Trump was wandering the grounds wearing a full English Premier League Arsenal kit. His obsession ran deep. When players from Major League Soccer's DC United attended the event, Barron initiated detailed conversations about the sport. The visiting professionals walked away openly surprised by how deeply he understood the technical aspects of the game. He backed up that knowledge on the field. Later that year, he officially joined the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, signing as a midfielder for the DC United Under-12 squad. He was grinding through regular youth league matches against local teams, but he was doing it while returning home to the world's most heavily guarded piece of real estate. His practice pitch was quite literally the South Lawn. Like thousands of other kids, he was trying to build a career in professional sports. But unlike anyone else, his support system came fully equipped with the diplomatic and geopolitical power of the executive branch. Donald Trump effectively became the most well-connected soccer dad on the planet, leveraging his position as commander-in-chief to fuel his son's ambitions. During the 2018 Helsinki summit, Russian President Vladimir Putin presented Trump with an official World Cup soccer ball. Trump immediately announced from the podium that the souvenir was going straight to his son. Just a month later, the head of FIFA, Gianni Infantino, visited Washington. The president used a portion of that diplomatic meeting to personally hype up Barron's dedication to the game, making sure the top executive in global soccer knew his son's name. The networking reached its peak when Manchester United legend Wayne Rooney was invited to a White House Christmas party. According to Rooney, Trump brought him into the Oval Office and directly asked the English striker to give his youngest son private football lessons. Barron had access to an unpurchasable runway. Backed by athletic royalty and global heads of state, he possessed a network that cleared nearly every external hurdle between him and a professional contract. But as he progressed through his teenage years, an internal hurdle emerged. He experienced an extreme, rapid physical growth spurt. By the time he reached the end of high school, the tape measure confirmed the reality. He stood at an incredible 6 feet 9 inches tall, dwarfing his parents. This diagram illustrates why that extreme height is a problem on the pitch. Elite soccer operates on strict mechanical physics. A standard 5'10" player maintains a low center of gravity, allowing for rapid direction changes and perfect balance during lateral movements. A 6'9" frame pushes that center of gravity dangerously high. That extra length creates a widened turn radius. It delays foot strike timing. The exact physical traits you need to survive as a midfielder, instant foot agility and rotational speed, are severely compromised by limbs that long. Recognizing the mechanical mismatch, his father attempted to pivot him toward a sport actually built for his towering frame, advising him to take his talents to the basketball court. But the teenager was stubbornly loyal to his passion. According to the president, his son bluntly replied, "I like soccer, Dad." Willpower, however, has limits. As his older brother Eric would later point out in an interview, there has practically never been an elite 6'9" soccer player in the history of the sport. His unique genetic trait acted as a hard, unbreakable ceiling on his lifelong dream. As he finished high school, those professional soccer aspirations quietly faded. He accepted the physical limitations his body had forced upon him. He pivoted his focus to academics, moving from Florida back to the Northeast to enroll at New York University's Stern School of Business. Instead of competing on the pitch, he stepped directly into his father's arena. He began exploring the world of cryptocurrency and took on a quiet but highly influential role as a podcast strategist for the 2024 presidential campaign. Today, he sits in boardrooms and political strategy meetings, a stark contrast to the 11-year-old kid in the Arsenal kit, dreaming of dominating the midfield. You can have the White House lawn as your backyard. You can have the President of the United States acting as your sports agent, and world-class legends offering private lessons in the Oval Office. But all the worldly privilege on the planet cannot override human biology.